Hey, howdy, hey guys. Went to the new Holiday, where the point used to be. It's all fixed up, prim and proper. Bought a carton of King's Lucky Strikes. They sell King stuff there apparently. From a larger, taller, kind of reddish, brownish haired lady with glasses. There were quite a few people in the store, including my daughter, my oldest daughter she was with. Came back, started smoking these cigarettes. Feel fucking weird. I shouldn't feel fucking weird unless somebody, dumps some shit or puts some shit somewhere. None of this should be taking place. Went down to Kelowna, Iowa, and there was real tall, probably 6'3" gentleman with the balding on top, hair and light brown hair around the outside edge. Had kind of squinty, steely blue eyes. Had a face mask on, but he must squint a lot because his eyes, the wrinkles by his eyes, are pretty deep set. And it must just be his repeated face that he likes to make. I was standing there as my kids and I were ordering food. My kids ate some of my food from there. It was €1 at Alexandria. It was euros. I don't know, people are trying to say it was my Aunt Terry who put some shit in my beer that I had. Well, see, here's the real kicker. I took a sip and let Frank drink the rest of it. He doesn't feel this way. I do. The only ones who are kind of experiencing any sort of awkward or strange symptoms are my 4-year-old daughter, who shouldn't be. That really pisses me off. Just so you know, FBI looks into gang matters. And I'm not a gangster, I never have been, but my ex, he was a folk. Now running around here are all red. Whatever the fuck their red is, whether it's Bloods, whatever. They're apparently all red. That's their color. Whoop whoop, red one. That's their color. So, this very well could be some sort of gang-related drug dealing thing. And if not, might as well have it escalate to that, because then more people than the Hastings Police Department who mums the word on stuff like that, since my old friend Trent was folk too, and he was killed by a very much so blood back in the day. Feel free to look it up. He was murdered by an Alan Beckles, who after killed him put a teardrop on his face and had something along the lines of, "I would rather be hung by 12 than carried by 6. If that's not gang related, then I don't know what is. Hastings police don't want to acknowledge that sort of activity here, but someone will. There's been new gang tags all over everywhere. It's really sad because this town used to not be that way until about 4 or 5 years ago. It really started going downhill. They portray themselves as the friendly neighborhood pot dealer, but they are so much more than that. They cook drugs right around the corner. They draw off of people's power sources. They pay off cashiers. They talk to their friends who work in certain fields. They do all sorts of stuff. They give handouts. They give the okay to all sorts of people. Even the shorter gent at the Cottage Grove Taco Bell likes to throw it up like yesterday's burritos. Cops, shit. Hastings cops must be a part of it too. It's pretty nuts. But if I die, like I said, there's gonna be a whole shit ton of videos that'll be released after, and all sorts of stuff that's coming out after. And if this is like hormones supposedly that are being dumped into things or sprayed at me or at my kids, or this, that, and the other thing. Like I've said, I've been threatened with all sorts of stuff. For whatever reason, the filters from M&H taste like cocaine. Just other various stuff. If I'm dying, a bunch of you are fucked, and that's going to be amazing, because you will be stripped away from your families, your kids will be stripped away because some of them have had a hand in it, and it's just going to be fucking crazy at how many people are going to be totally fucking screwed, because it won't go to the Hastings Police Department that you've got in your back pockets. It won't. There's no way in hell. With how much of a fucking stink I've made about it, it will make fucking news. It will make probably bigger than just local news. And it's going to be dissected worse than my fucking corpse is going to be looked into on the fucking slab as they're checking for any and everything that you could have possibly done to me. I've had my heart tested. I've had my veins tested. I've had my nerves tested. I've had my brain tested. I have had my thyroid tested. All of it. The only time anything's ever been out of whack has been when I've been exposed to my mom, Terry, the neighbors here, and all of you fucking shit-eating cops and fucking drug dealers and gangbangers in the area. That's astounding. Wow. Somebody keeps yelling some stuff along the lines of, "You weren't supposed to be murdered." And then it changed from, "Well, now you gotta be." Have some balls. If you're gonna do it, walk straight up to me and shoot me in my fucking face. Oh, wait, that's right. You don't have balls. You don't have power. You don't have shit except for maybe a little bit of extra money to throw around. You've got your mouth sewn shut to hide your lies, and your tail between your legs, because that's how much of a fucking bitch you are. Your little puppy nipples hang down to the fucking ground, scraping with all the bullshit you sell. It's fucking astounding. It's absolutely astounding. How many husbands have y'all killed? How many other people have you guys killed?
Mama.
How many other people, families, have you destroyed? How many other people have you framed as drug dealers or pedophiles or drug abusers and stuff like that in order to screw them over to get what you want because you didn't agree with whatever they were doing? How many other people have you killed just because they were homeless? Hey, here's a thought. How many other people have you just chop them up? You know, why not? Cut them up, get rid of them. It's the best way to get rid of them. How many lives have you destroyed to try and protect your lies? How many people have you buried in your concrete? How many people have you slaughtered inside of a truck and left that one little earpiece accidentally? You know, like, think about it. There's like a stupid amount of stuff that's taken place, and there's a stupid amount of evidence that points to quite a few different players in the whole thing. And it's kind of incredible because the only way that nobody's doing anything about it is because Either they're scared shitless, or they've got some real nasty secrets of their own to hide, or they're being paid off. 1, 2, 3, you know? You need that 1, 2, 3. Flatter, deceive, confuse. Well, 1, your secrets are going to be dug up from the deep. 2, you and your family are going to face fucking way worse than what me and mine have ever faced. And 3, you guys are going to be the ones in prison, not me. Especially if I die. You'll really fucking be in prison. And that's kind of funny. That's real fucking funny. We've got Mickey Grotjohn, who's supposed to be a nurse there at the clinic. But that's really the dude who lives across the street from me. We've got Michael Mitchell and his kid that he encourages to pull fucked upness. We've got good old Kevin Angie down the street there, and the neighbors to them. We've got Crystal Nepstad, I think up on 14th Street, the big fat fuck in the white box truck who moved Crystal and son and fucking daughter or whatever up around the corner there. We've got fucking, ooh, child, you're getting on my nerves, down at Guardian Angels, right across from the police station. We've got the OK Cop. We've got the shorter, dark-haired, greasy-faced cop. He's a younger guy. We've got Officer Cross. Ooh, Officer Cross, he's a real prick of a dick with a badge and an authority problem. He just thinks he's hot shit. You can see the smug all over his face. Probably because he's really not a good cop. We've got Mike Munson, the dare cop, who came charging at me with his gun dang near drawn, saying that's not your business, and was like extremely pissed off about some shit. It's like, really, dude? You're the dare cop. He's partners with Cross. I'm pretty positive that's who he's partners with. It's just fucked. The cops around here are fucked. The government around here is just as fucked. They pander and cater to gangs, money, sick fucks, and blame the families of people that don't deserve it. They willingly get a warrant against shit that I've spoken out against, but with all the evidence I've brought them, refuse to get a warrant to look into the harassment and other stuff. Really makes me wonder why, because I've been asking them for help for years, and I've gone to them with proof for years, and they refuse to look at it. I even had email addresses, license plates, phone numbers, names, addresses, that sort of thing, and they refused to look into it. But the one time I slip up just a smidge, they grab their warrant and look into it. How fucked is that? Like, this is civil rights violations left and right. Bribes left and right. Post needs to look into this. You know, Post, the police officers' fucking standards and whatever the fuck it is. They need to investigate the shit out of you people. You people need it big time bad. You do not uphold the law. You do not uphold the standards of what a good police officer is. This entire place is screwed. I've sent an email to Brian Schaefer telling him, like, look, your officers refuse to actually look into what's going on. I've been told, no, I can't get a restraining order. I've been told that there's not a whole lot you can do. And again, like I told Mr. Schaefer there, if I die or my kids die or we're hurt, the blood's going to be all over that Brian Schaefer's hands and his whole department because you guys didn't do shit. You didn't do enough. You never did enough.